Hey everybody, this is Satyan and Lisa. We're here to do our low fidelity prototype pitch for Global Ties ABQ. Some background information before we walk you through our prototype. Global Ties ABQ is a local branch of Global Ties US, a national organization which aims to strengthen relationships between individuals and nations by making international exchange programs more effective. Global Ties ABQ consists of a network of member volunteers which engage in soft diplomacy and work to create cultural experiences for international visitors in Albuquerque. Currently, there is no formal orientation when a new member is onboarded with Global Ties ABQ, which has resulted in a member base which is unclear on what the mission and goals of the organization are, how the organization is structured, who the organization is for, and what the member volunteer role is. Thus, members have a hard time being effective participants. Additionally, although a majority of members are well-versed in international travel, there is an identified need for training in cross-cultural communication practices. Learners will consist of Global Ties ABQ member volunteers. These individuals range from age 20 to age 60, with a majority being retirees. This group is exceptionally diverse, ranging not only in age, but also in gender, race, and ethnicity. Most members are experienced international travelers who carry deep knowledge of their own culture and that of Albuquerque. They have a high ability to interact with others, are eager to participate, and have a high willingness to learn. A portion of members face possible perceptual limitations, including visual acuity, mobility, hearing, etc., and may lack basic computer skills. Many members do not have training in effective cross-cultural communication practices. A major concern is that a portion of current member volunteers may not have strong computer skills. Our question for you is the platform intuitive? Are instructions laid out clearly for users to access and navigate the training content? Satyan will now walk you through our prototype.
Hi, welcome everyone. So basically we've created a prototype and housed it already on the web, using Google Classrooms. And so because this is in the low fidelity stage, we don't have all the instructional videos to access the site and then where to type in your login and password and all that, but that we are taking that into consideration. But once you log into Google Classrooms using the class code, MAZX5NR, it'll bring you to this site right here with their logo. And the first thing you'll see is there's no true instructions, and we still need to add that, but you'll just navigate over to the classroom tab and it will bring up the assignments and how to go through and learn more about this organization. And so the first tab that we see under the Global Ties ABQ orientation is History of Global Ties. And so we'll just have a simple sentence right there, kind of like an icebreaker, and then a video that we got from the parent organization, and then a document on what the training should include. And in this case, it's just labeled history for right now, but it will have the history, and then we'll have another tab with the organizational funding and where the funding comes from, the purpose of the organization, the mission, and so forth. And so that will be incorporated into that first section right there. And then it will all be gauged using very simple assessments and using quizzes, but people have a fear of the word quiz, so we'll just call them assessments, and then it'll just continue on and so forth. We'll have some additional resources towards the bottom that take us back to the original website of Global Ties ABQ, some information on the umbrella organization, the Department of Interior and how they are involved, and the Department of Education as well. And so some of the things that we had to give strong consideration was to how are people going to access this site. So we do definitely need to create an introductory video on how to get there, what to type in, and then once you're in, what do you need to do? And then we would have another video that shows you how to navigate to this classwork site and pages, and then kind of just show an example of how to go through each piece. And one of the nicest things about this situation is that there's a heavy strength in mobile learning, freeing up the time to Global Ties' space, which is very limited, and their time to teach face-to-face, because sometimes they can have up to 250 volunteers, I think they said, per year, and that would just remove a lot of that if it's all online, and so it would free up a lot of space and time for them. And so that basically concludes our video presentation. Did you want to have any more to say, Lisa?
Nope, I think that's it. I think we're running a bit short on time. So any feedback y'all have for us would be greatly appreciated. Thank you, Satyan, for walking us through the platform.
Yes, thank you, Lisa, and thank you everybody for your feedback. We'll say that in advance.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.